Fun fact is that Nephthys is actually the one I summoned for Hikaru a long time ago. He's that first iconic double LD Nat 5 guy that I first summoned for many years ago. So nice to see him actually utilizing it now. Hikaru getting that first pick takes away the Chiwu, very smart, because Zero Cool does like to use that Chiwu to set up for his cleave. So we'll see what he does here, knowing that he's slower than Hikaru. Let's see how he adapts, or what he picks and bans here.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Zero Cool does rely on that Gemini, Changpeng, Alanoa team. So the Chiwu first pick is absolutely the right pick into Zero Cool here. But I would really like to see Zero Cool have the flexibility to change the teams if they needed to. But it doesn't really matter. Besides, this is the team he wants, goes with that Sierra Gemini, and is met very quickly with the Gani Okeanos from Hikaru, signifying that Hikaru is going all in on this control cleave type style. Zero Cool needs to really think about his response here, but I mean, you have so many fast units on Hikaru's side. You already have a speed lead. You have AoE disruption. So Zero Cool is going to need fast units to be able to disrupt the speed. Does have Changpeng, does have Elenoa. He does have double speed, but he needs one more fast unit. This Changpeng's unlikely to be terribly fast against the units on the left-hand side. So Elenoa is assumed to be quite fast, but you need one more fast unit in order to make this work. So Zero Cool is going to need probably some sort of, either a very fast light monkey would work, or some sort of a fast water monkey, something like that in order to pull this off.
I don't know about
this. I don't like this. Yeah, you didn't like that either.
I think a general misconception about Juno is that Juno counters Nephthys when it absolutely does not counter Nephthys at all. So maybe he didn't realize that either. It doesn't counter Nephthys. When you lay down everything, the HP disturb blocks everything that the Juno wants to do. Now, I think the ban of Chiwu is right. If he is playing immunity, or if he's running any sort of absolutely no immunity. Okay, well, that's really bad. Why didn't he do S2 right here? I don't understand. Is it because he realized that he was slower?
That might be a swift Ethna. That Ethna went in front of the Elenoa. We saw in the previous weeks that Elenoa is quite fast. So that might actually be a swift Ethna. So I think the S3 is the right idea, but on the wrong unit. It should have gone on to the Elenoa, assuming you don't know the difference in speed between your Okeanos and the Changpengs.
Because I didn't even know. I didn't even know who was going next.
Yeah, and we don't. They probably don't either, looking at the attack bars. But you have to assume the Elenoa is moving first here. So you want to lock down the Elenoa and assume your Okeanos is built faster than the Changpeng, because that's just usually what happens on the ladder there. So unfortunately, actually, the Oki ended up being slower, but that skill 3 should have gone on to the Elenoa to prevent it from being able to boost up another unit. Either way, doesn't really matter, or it does matter, I guess. And Zero Cool is kind of in a really good spot here. I mean, moving next, units in front, Okeanos is in front here, but does have glancing, but is able to stun up 3 units. So pretty lucky to stun up 3 units, and actually puts his team in a decent spot.
Yeah, so it looks like he's actually in a decent position to beat Hikaru here. It just matters if we can get any procs coming up from any of these units, but looks like we got the Ethna laying down that defense break. Turn cycling here. Doesn't get enough crits. Is her cycling based on her crits? That means she's actually a really low crit then for her to miss. It looks like she only landed about 3 of those 8.
Yeah, I mean, the Ethna needs it as long as it crits on a unit, it gains 25% attack bar. So it needs to crit on all 4 to gain a full attack bar. Only gained half there, which either means they're incredibly unlucky or that's just not a properly statted.
Wait, did they buff it? I always thought it was like 10% or something.
Let me double check. I thought it was...
Maybe they buffed it. Wasn't it 10% chat? Something like that for Ethna?
It is 10%. When each attack lands as crit side. Yeah, it is 10%.
So she can get up to 80%.
All I know is that you definitely want your Ethnas to be at like 90 plus. Like, it is very noticeable that when you don't get full attack bar. Like, if you do crit every time, you will get pretty much full attack bar.
Alright, so not bad matches there, considering what we did see. I think on Hikaru's side, I don't really agree with the Ethna pick. I think there could be some kind of stronger unit drafted in that particular slot. Also don't agree with his Juno ban there, or else he actually would have done, in my opinion, fairly well. But, kudos to Zero Cool pulling it off and pulling it back to 1-1. Very nice. Hopefully we'll be able to watch him later with the Bayo Cleave further into the cup today. Good sportsmanship going on there. Loser is smelly.
Alright, don't be smelly, boys.
Yeah, let's see who's a smellier one. Good luck. Or maybe you'll both be smelly. Alright, let's see it. Fran, first pick from Sunny, very interesting. Remix, I mean, I don't know what you have. Oki, Ganny, right? Anything like that's going to be a pretty solid start. Sierra Oki, sure.
Sierra Oki makes a lot of sense. You see this in SWC a lot. Ah, there we go. That's Sunny D Jr. from last week. Master of watching grass grow. He's laying down the seeds, has put down the soil, and he's ready to start watering the plants.
Yeah, if I was on Remix side, I would actually consider taking a Vigor, taking it away from Sunny. It actually would be beneficial, would be nice as well. And I would be thinking about something on this last pick that I don't want to say just in case Sunny is here. I was going to say Tessarin, but I was going to wait a little bit. Picking the Tessarin early does leave you susceptible to double immunity, which currently right now you don't really have any strippers besides Oki. So if you were going to play Tessa, I would have liked to see it as a last pick and bait out Sunny to pick, you know, whatever he was going to draft first, maybe just one immunity, and then taking in that Tessa later. Or else it's going to be a kind of a sitting duck at this point if Sunny does go double immunity.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. If Sunny D Jr. drops down a Velajool, it will be a pretty perfect counter to whatever Remix has laid down. On cue, Velajool has dropped down. Remix right now is faced against double immunity and a support of Molly and then a Ragdoll support. That's just so much damage. And then heals coming out from Sunny D Jr. side. Remix almost needs something to go for broke, something like a Covenant. Something to go pretty much YOLO here. Like a Covenant, and then taking out one of the immunity pieces and then having Oki reset the other.
Yeah, the biggest issue here for Remix is that even if he brings a stripper, I guess Bulwark's a solid pick, I guess, for what he's up against. But bringing a unit like that, even if he brings a strong stripper in that slot, which is what he kind of needed, it could easily be banned out for Sunny. Sunny's in a position to pretty much just play against the first four and ban no matter what it is. Last pick from Remix. So definitely advantageous for Sunny here so far.
And I think Sunny here is going to ban out the Vigor. Should be banning out the Vigor here. Would leave Remix without any really good heals or speed buff, but instead chooses to take out Oki, which I don't agree with. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think Sunny D Jr. will get his skills. Like, the Oki would not have done much anyways. I think the Vigor is going to be a pretty big key on the left-hand side and is going to carry him to victory later on.
I think the Oki actually would have helped him even more just for the fact that, you know, he does have Ragdoll there. So anytime that, you know, Rain of Stones is going down, it's actually going to be helping out your team quite a bit. So Oki's was not quite the best ban, but let's see how this pans out, how this plays. All right. Deciding to use S1.
Decided to use S1.
Run out of time, maybe? I
don't probably decided to use S1 because he didn't want to use S3 there because he knew that Fran would be able to cleanse. Molly does have a bubble, wants to save it for later. But at the same time, really doesn't have an opportunity to take the win here. Doesn't have a strip on his team. There's 2-turn immunity on a lot of these units here. Bulwark is going to be able to take out half health, but there's not enough damage without immunity, without defense break, or strips from the left-hand side to be able to take a kill, actually. So I think right-hand side's in a really, really good spot.
If he can survive this S1 for Sierra along with S1 from Tessa, or double S1 from Sierra, and one S1 from Tessa. Tessa is known to do some nice damage. He probably needs to proc from this position to do enough damage, though. But let's see. Attack or damage, attack Tessa. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Definitely not. Absolutely not. And at the same time, this is a CD Vigor. Made of paper here. Took one shot from the Ragdoll, couple shots on the Molly, and it's pretty much dead at this point here. So that Vigor is going to be out of this game. At the same time earlier, Sierra did proc. Sierra did not do enough damage, and that's why Fran is still alive. So Sunny D Jr. looking really strong here. Did really well last week. I think Sunny D Jr. is going to take this one.
I don't know if I fully agree with that. I know this is a minor thing, though, but I don't know if I would have used Fran S2. I might have just YOLO'd it, let the Molly just heal the Fran, and just use the Fran and secure the kill onto the other unit there, just in case that Molly didn't do enough damage. But that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, no, perfectly fine. I mean, in order to optimize the play, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can afford to use the skills later. You know, you have a Molly healing, perfectly fine there. Maybe they feel like, and they know they're so far ahead, it doesn't matter. Sunny D Jr. has Molly, has a Ragdoll. Kind of hard to break through that, especially when you have a Vigor that's basically doing nothing at this point in the game. Your opponent controls when it gets stacks, and so Vigor's not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, so again, I think this match did come down to the fact that left side player just didn't draft quite correctly. You know, it's not always picking the right or wrong unit, but it's also when you pick the units. This Tessa, you know, if there was something else there, like even if the Bulwark was maybe in the Tessa spot, would have actually changed what Sunny D would have drafted, and slapping on that Tessa on the last pick could have a lot more impact than as we're seeing right here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, remember, he slapped down that Tesla too early, as you called out, and then Velojoule was laid down, giving Sunny D Jr. double immunity and damage, right? Velojoule does a lot of damage with that Molly, making it very, very tough for Remix to deal with that team.
Soggy, no pressure, but if you actually beat Sunny D here, you actually pull him down and give yourself the same bracket as him, as well as potentially push other people up at the same bracket as Sunny D. Good luck.
If you want to deny your opponent points, this is how you do it. So we see the same drafts coming out as last time. Sierra into Fran Molly. Soggy's going to go with the Okeanos. Interesting choice, knowing that Sunny D Jr. does have a ragdoll in the back pocket. So I like that Vigor pick, actually, because Vigor is really, really good into that ragdoll. Ooh. Okay, so we Dark Demon. Don't ban the content, please.
Very nice.
All right, very nice. That's perfect. It's exactly what we want to see. I still think this favors Sunny D Jr. just a tiny bit, because I feel like Sunny D Jr. is really tanky.
Absolutely
Soggy
not.
might.
Absolutely
But
not.
Sunny D Jr. does have attack lead, which is going to make a very, very big difference here.
Absolutely not. Dark Demon's going to prevail. We're going to get content, and we're going to see it right now. It's happening. This is it.
Take it away.
This is it. Oh, we're going to get the reset on Fran. Big. Very big. There we go. Fran absolutely does nothing. Right? Chun Pong going to come in. Does he reset? No, he can just lay down defense break if he wants to, right? He can just reset next turn.
I think
or
the
reduce.
defense break. Reduce is probably better, a little bit better here, but decides he wants to lay down defense break to give him a target, which is the Fran. Either is okay. I think the way it panned out was fine. And actually only landed one defense break, so slightly unlucky there.
Bomb ragdoll. You already reset bomb ragdoll to stun. What are you doing? You're throwing the match. Come on. How much did he pay you? What are you doing? You banned the ragdoll. You already reset the thing. Come on, bro.
Wait, he didn't go.
Why not? You guys paying each other, man. Stop sending each other PayPal. What's going on here?
PayPal going back and forth here. That's going to be a dead Chung Pong here. 3k damage per hit from that Juno. Pretty massive.
Demon revives it? What does that mean?
Yeah, the Demon's going to be able to revive a unit.
No, but why doesn't he put the bomb onto the ragdoll to prevent the damage? And then, just kill a Fran after, no? I still don't get that. It doesn't
I don't
make
know.
sense.
I actually don't pay attention to Dark Demon very much because I don't fight it often. It's a pretty cool looking unit though, but I don't think it's...
Fran has healed, but Demon kills Fran.
Demon's looking to kill something. And
Defense break plus Demon S2, which, I mean, if he had to use it. Demon S2 to kill, right? Kills.
Alright, so Dark Demon is dead. There we Nice Dark Demon.
I think he threw that. Yep. Let's watch. I want to figure that out. Let's see. I haven't seen enough Dark Demon to like understand the interaction. I just know like if he kills something, he revives somebody. If somebody else dies, he revives, something like that, right? So he reset, right? So he reset the Fran. The Fran doesn't S1. Fran doesn't have heal, actually.
Nope. Can't reset.
And then instead of bombing the ragdoll to prevent damage from Chun Pong, bombs the Fran for some reason. And then after that, detonates it. Right? When, from that position with defense break, I'm pretty sure Demon can kill the Fran with S2, which ignores defense. Oh, it ignores defense, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh. Fran has heal? Oh yeah, Fran has S2, that's right. Oh, true, yeah. So what you guys are trying to say is Soggy, you were either way.